Tally will be taking part in a March for Peace, then speaking and performing at the Town Hall in Milton Keynes. The following day on International Peace Day, Tally will play live at Stadium MK before the MK Dons play at 3 o'clock. She joins me now. Good morning, Tally. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Now, your song. Talk to me about this wonderful song that you wrote and performed.
Yes, so the song Dark and Light is written by a 13 years old girl from Milton Keynes. Her name is Jessica Clay. She was the winning of the National School Poetry Competition with the theme of peace. It's a competition that I created 3 years ago to encourage children to express their emotions and thoughts about peace. And she won it because what can be better than a line like peace could be where a dark hand touches light hand. So the moment I read this line with the very big judges I had, like Katie Melua and Don Black and the chair of William Blake Society, that line captured everything and was written by a girl, and I composed it and edited to become a single.
Wonderful. Now tell us a bit about your background, because you're originally from Israel.
I'm originally from Israel, yes. And I grew there, but I lived through my life a little bit in Mexico, in America. My grandparents, part were from Syria, from the side of my father, and from the side of my mother were from Poland. So all this mixture of East and West is something that all my life I had to balance inside me, because it's very different mentalities. And I think they're, in a way, the genesis of all the work that I'm doing for peace and reconciliation.
Yes, I hear you. And now you've become a House of Lords ambassador for peace. Tell me more about this.
Right. It sounds very, very... I'm not the House of Lords. I won the ambassador for peace at the House of Commons. What I've done with the House of Lords, which is such a privilege, Lord Eames, that was very, very much responsible to the peace process of the Troubles in Northern Ireland. He understood my vision of doing the competition for the children and merging communities together. So the vision of hope at events that I'm doing now, in a tour in Milton Keynes and a tour in the UK, all started from the House of Lords that I did events there, 2 events already, every year. That's where the children, when they win the competition, they come to receive the award at the House of Lords. So this is just the most exciting thing for them. And I had there, for example, the Archbishop of York, and David Rosen is a rabbi, and Imam Ibrahim Murgi. And so this is what I'm doing every year with the House of Lords. But I got the ambassador for peace in the House of Commons because I'm doing all this work, putting a lot of effort to show the world that we all speak the same language through music.
And what kind of things? You said you're doing a lot of work in that to kind of show people that we all speak the same language. What kind of things will you be doing then?
So the main thing that I'm going to do is my first UK tour. That is going to be a show. That in this show, I'm going to have obviously songs with the theme of peace, known songs that I created from poetry of children. Apparently, there are not many songs about peace in the world. So besides Imagine and a few more, so this is my vision, is to educate the new generation to speak and write and express a thought about peace. But in that event, I'm going to have poets read poems about peace, and I'm going to have different faith leaders talking about their vision of hope.
Yes.
So this is a event to celebrate our differences, and through music, and art, which I think it's a very good way to bond and to gather the community together.
Yes, I would agree. Music is wonderful, isn't it? It's almost like a universal language. Now, you're performing on Friday in Milton Keynes and then again at the MK Stadium on Saturday. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. It's the excitement, especially for the MK Dons. It's a personal story. My late husband was helping the MK Dons a few years ago, especially when they won the Manchester United game. So he was involved. He was a sports psychologist and helped them really for over a year while he was ill, but no one knew about it. But the football, going to the MK Dons, gave him so much motivation and guidance to come to the games. And so can you imagine performing there? So I don't want even too much to speak about it because my voice will start to shake. But it's such a... The beautiful thing is that the girl, Jessica Clay, is from Milton Keynes.
Okay, that's the lady who wrote the song originally.
The song, yes. So she's from there, and it's just the perfect way to celebrate International Peace Day for me. Well, I know you will watch me from heaven and be very proud.
Oh, bless. Now, Tally, if people want to find out more, your website, what is it?
tallykoren.com. .com, and it's Tally, TALLYKOREN.
Wonderful, Tally. Well, before you go, I would love you to introduce your song.
Yes, so I would love to introduce Dark Hand, Light Hand. And you single.
Dark hand touches the light hand. This could be where a young face looks up and over. This could be where stranger and stranger all come together. All of the pain, where is the love? All of the wars within the world. Where did the peace go that used to exist? Where did the hope go for the world to live? Where did the peace go? Peace could be where a rich man helping the poor man. Peace could be where people helping their relatives. Peace could be where convict dancing with a child put aside the different race. All of the pain, where is the love? All of the wars within the world. Where did the peace go that used to exist? Where did the hope go for the world to live? Where did the peace go? Where did the peace go? All of this endless fighting. People declare to build a wall instead of understanding each other. A soul reaching out to the hope go for the word to live? All of the pain, where is the love? All of the wars within the world, where did the peace go that used to exist? Where did the hope go for the word to live? Where did the peace